So what are the 5 sacrifices you must make if you want to become massively successful and rich until your friends and family don't even recognize you? We are going to talk about that today, coming up next. Sacrifice, I don't mean you completely stop doing it. What I'm saying is that you gotta reduce it, because I don't want people to go crazy after watching this video. So the first sacrifice you must make is you gotta reduce your binge watching of TV and Netflix. Now studies have shown that majority of people, they spend most of their free time on watching TV. Now unless you want to become a movie producer, you want to become an actor, go ahead and watch movies all day long. People don't watch TV to entertain themselves. People watch TV to escape life. Second thing you need to sacrifice is using your phone, laptop as a gaming machine rather than a tool. I was a major game addict. You know, when I watch those gaming addiction documentaries where parents send their kids to a internet rehab camp, you know, the kids went there and then they get interviewed and then they were like, oh, you know what, I used to play games for like 8 hours a day. I was like, hold my controller, my friend, because I used to play like from morning 6 a.m. until maybe like 12 a.m. midnight, because I just want to escape from the problems that's happening in school. I was getting bullied, and then at home people were quarreling. I was trying to escape from all of that. I played GTA for the whole entire day, and I was like, whoa, I can kill people for... Now the truth is, to become successful and wealthy, you need to sacrifice happiness, comfort. Think about this, do you really need comfort in your life? Except for the fact that you're taking a taxi in Singapore, then please go ahead and take comfort taxi. And when I was addicted to gaming, I find that I tend to neglect other things in my life. I wouldn't go to the gym, I wouldn't go out with my family. It ruined my whole entire life. I know there are some people in this world, they can game in moderation. When they tell themselves 1 hour, they'll game 1 hour. But for me, I know I cannot. When I tell myself 1 hour is going to become 1 day. Now the third thing you should sacrifice is you gotta stop shopping for shit. In fact, you cannot go out that often because you gotta stay at home, work on your shit. And it's gonna be really boring, it's gonna be really lonely. Every single day, all you see is your work desk. And even if you do go out shopping, only buy things that you need. And only when you reach a certain milestone or goal, then you buy something you want to reward yourself. I buy 1 pair of shoes for myself every 2 years. Mediocre performance in life. The reason why they are mediocre is because when they have a little bit extra cash, when they get a raise, they are going to spend it. Because they tell themselves, you know, I worked so hard to get a raise, I deserve a reward. Then no matter how much money they earn, they cannot have a substantial savings account. It is weird that some people, they are willing to spend $200 on a Gucci bag that is on discount. But then when they see a book that's selling for $200, so expensive, why you sell me this book for $200? I find that a lot of people, they say, Karen, I have no time to go and learn business, entrepreneurship. I don't have time to learn about all this e-commerce. But then, yet they have time to go and queue for the new iPhone. Queuing 6 hours for an iPhone, well worth my time. Spending 6 hours reading an investing book, trading book, waste of time. Karen, why is it that I work so hard in my job, I cannot escape the rat race? Just look at how you spend your money, how you spend your time. And in fact, just now when I went out, I just bought 2 things. The first thing is a mouse, and then I just bought a file. Now the fourth thing you need to sacrifice is social life with family, friends, relatives. But don't completely sacrifice it, okay? Like what I said just now. I only get to see my family for 2 weeks, and then after that, for the next 3 months, I don't see them at all. I haven't seen my relatives for maybe like 8 years, 9 years. Sometimes you just need to give up the need to be liked by people. Like the reason why a lot of people say yes to all these random coffee outings is because they feel that their friends is going to leave them. A lot of my friends, they left me. When you remove certain loser people in your life, then you start to attract like-minded friends, mentors, then you start to attract a community who hustle just as hard as you. Once in a while, you just need to look at yourself and then focus on yourself rather than trying to go out there and then trying really hard to impress people. But good thing is nowadays I get to spend more and more time with my family because in the past, I've already made the sacrifice, not seeing them for as long as 6 months. Right now, I can see them more often, once every 2 months. So it's not like you need to sacrifice for a whole entire life. You just gotta sacrifice for that first few years. Once you put in the work, then the years that come, it's going to get easier and easier. You're gonna have to make less and less sacrifice. That's why most people, they can go out there and play all the games they want, shopping all they want in their 40s, 50s because they are just financially wealthy. When you have reached that stage, my friend, play all the games you want, shop all you want, buy all the Gucci bag you want. Your money, when you put into the bank account and you don't use it, it is a waste of space. Now the fifth thing you need to sacrifice is sleep. Now by sacrificing sleep, I don't mean, oh, you need to sleep 3 to 4 hours a day. I don't mean that. Okay? Who I'm talking to are those people who sleep 10 hours a day, 11 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Unless you're a professional athlete, yes, you need that much sleep. You get 6-7 hours a day, that's it. That's all you need. You don't need 10 hours, you don't need 11 hours. In fact, studies have shown that people who sleep more than 8 hours, they are going to die earlier. I'm not trying to be morbid. Again, a lot of people use sleep to escape life. So that when they're sleeping, they don't need to think about their problems. And better yet, if they dream of themselves flying a private jet, that's even better, man. Now, one final thing is, the main thing you should not sacrifice is your health. Okay? When you're working all day and then you don't go to gym, you don't work out, that is not okay with me. Because I've seen a lot of entrepreneur CEOs. They work until their bodies cannot take it and then they have all kinds of health problems. And because they have all these kind of health problems, they cannot go to the office, they cannot function properly. Be willing to be uncomfortable for 5 to 10 years so they can live the rest of your 40 years doing anything you want at any day, at any place. Now in the past, I've made a video on 5 signs that you will become rich. So if you are interested in that, you can go and check it out. Okay, so with that, I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.